Well, hello and welcome to my studio. My name is Sylvain Rachon from homestudiologic.com. If you are not collaborating with other musicians, I really recommend it. A lot of musicians have many talents, and sometime bringing another musician playing an instrument, whatever the instrument is, that is well played makes a huge difference on your song. I know that a lot of you, like myself, do play many instruments, but we have to remember that we have one typically or normally that we play very well because we have been playing it for a very long time. But we play the other ones, but we're not as experienced as a example guitar player or a bass player, and having a collaboration with one of them and asking them or hiring them to do a track for you is one way to do it. And on this video, I want to show you how you can import some tracks that were made elsewhere. In my case, they were made in the UK by my best friend, if you want, my good friend Stuart Doherty, on this new song that I'm working on. And I'm going to show you how you can import the audio tracks into your Logic session, not to create any issues or to lose anything. So follow me and I'll show you how it works. All right. So, first of all, this is my session. It's a song called You See Me. Lyrics were written by my wife, and I composed the music. Now, I always put my guitars at the end of my keys. So I'm going to go in between the alto sax ear and the bass track. So I'm just going to add audio tracks. Boom. So now here I've got all the tracks from Stuart. He also added some Hammond, Rhodes, and viola. So first of all, Command A on the Mac to select everything. You drag and drop at the beginning of the song and create new tracks. Boom. Everything's there. So, like you can see, we've got many tracks. So, like I said, those are keys. So, keys are going over on top here. I'm just going to drop them right here. So, it doesn't really matter for now. Now, I've got acoustic guitars. Look at that. Do I have choices? Yes or no? The way that Stuart works is that he'll give me different options. Doesn't really mean that I need to use everything that he did, but what I tend to do is I listen to what he did on each individual track and I decide, oh, that's good, I'm going to keep it. And then I move and I create some tracks that fits the song. All right, so let's start at the beginning. What I normally like to do, I like to select them, mute everything. I'm going to remove this one because this one got us started and it's not needed anymore. Now, I guess he used two microphones. I'm assuming that this body neck. Okay, I don't know why AG2 He's got 3 AG2s. He's got an AG1. So let's have a listen to what it sounds like.
You see me for who I am. You see me for what I can.
Okay, that's the other track that he did.
You see me for who I am. You see me for what I can. You just see me. The years have gone by so fast. You made me forget all my past. Oh, the deep.
All right, so normally he gives me the neck and the body. And to be honest, I'm not sure because he's got neck 2 and neck 1 that normally isn't there. If you look at this one and this one seem to be working together. If I look at the waveform, and normally what I do, I pan left and right.
You see me for who I am. You see me for.
That makes sense. They seem to be doing the same thing. Yeah.
So fast, you made me forget all my past. Oh, the deep end now feels so shallow by your side. Oh,
Okay. Now these two, I think. So let's do neck first, body, and go with the same idea. So those two together. It's solo.
look in the mirror, I see my past. You look at me and my heart beats fast. Oh, how do you make it seem so easy?
Okay, so we've got this. Then we've got this neck here with this body here that seems to be the same. Then I've got this neck here and this body here. So let's pan them as I normally do. This might change in the later, on the mix later. So that comes in when the chorus hits. So let's unmute them.
See me. The years have gone by so fast. You made me forget all my past. Oh, your side, there's no more sorrow.
So no, actually they come in at verse 3. And I'm assuming that it becomes
You see me for who I am. You see me for what I can.
one important thing that Stewart does that I really like is that he plays the tracks with the dynamic in mind. So he's playing the acoustic guitar softly, then when you get to the chorus part, he really, really, really gets it hard. So it really creates that dynamic we're looking for when we're producing a song. So yeah, that helps a lot. Now we've got some lead. I'm just gonna increase so I can see. Okay, so lead, body, neck. Okay, so let body, neck. So that would be at the beginning. Let's see how this feels. Okay, I'm seeing this one here. Oops. It's louder than the rest of it. So let's have a listen to what it sounds like.
I look in the mirror, I see my past. You look at me and my heart beats fast. Oh, how do you make it seem so easy? The look you give me, I feel so free. I fear to lose my.
Okay, got this one here. Nope. No, that one didn't hit me. Now, if we go back, I think that all of those need to have a gain bump. I'll even go a little bit further than that. I'll go even at 10. Okay, so
I look.
yeah, I really like that one so far. So normally I put a little star telling me that this actually isn't bad. So let's have a listen to this one here. Not bad. Now let's have listen to this one. So on this one, I'm going to make a decision right away. And I'm just going to turn it off. So that's an indication that it's on the side, on the back burner. Okay, and I'm seeing this one here. Okay, I'm gonna give it that 10 bump. Let's give that neck also. Okay. Let's turn it off for now with this one here. And we have this one here. No, this one, he missed a note. And sorry, Stuart. All right, so right now I did have this one that I liked. So all right, now we have electric guitars. Oh,
The years have gone fast on my past. Oh, the deep end now feels so shallow. By your side, there's no more sorrow. You see me for who I am. You see me for what I can. You just see me. By loving me so deeply, you have finally set me free. Because you see me. I wish that I could see myself right through your eyes. 'Cause I can feel.
all right, that sounds pretty good. Needs to be mixed for sure, but I'm exploring what is.
Free because you see me. Who I am.
So a funny thing, Stuart did the last portion of the song is a long section that I wanted to have some bluesy type of guitar or whatever Stuart felt it was needed for the song. And he submitted me something that he did, which was incredible. But I said, you know what? Close your eyes and let your fingers do the talking. And that's why this track here is called Eyes Shut. Let's have a listen.
Because you see me, you see me for who I am. You see me for what I
All right, the end will need to be worked on, but technically that's what it is. So you get your tracks in, and if you have, like in my case, multi tracks that you need to select from, then you just select whatever needs to be selected, and then you work on it, and you get a static mix done so that it sounds beautiful. Then afterwards, you proceed to the mixing stage with the plugins and effects and stuff like that, and then mastering, and then the end result, you have a song ready to be live on Spotify and all digital platforms. That's what it is. If you like videos like this, well, subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up if you really enjoyed this video here. And I post a video every week, sometimes even two. But the reality is, I do my best to do one, and maybe the information that I will be giving will be good for you, or maybe not, and maybe the next one will be better to serve you. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.